차문디 언덕에서 우리는 해질 무렵 메이는 차문디 언덕을 거슬러 내려가기 시작했다. 차문디 언덕 정상에 자리한 차문대시와리 사원을 찾는 이들이 새벽녘 태양빛을 받으며 하염없이 오르는 천일 계단을 메이는 매번 늦은 오후에 찾아가 꼭대기에서부터 아래로 내려갔다. 해 뜨는 풍광이 아름답기로 유명한 마이소르 관광지를 구태여 저물녘에 찾아가는 데는 그녀 나름의 이유가 있었다. 우선 아직 해가 뜨기 전에 어두컴컴한 거리를 돌아다니는 일은 위험천만하게 느껴졌다. 특히나 외국인 여자라면 유난히도 뚫어질 듯 쳐다보는 인도 남자들의 끈덕진 눈빛을 메이는 피하고 싶었다. My name is Hena Kim. I'm coming from South Korea, and for sure I'm working on a book, fiction, and I am teaching yoga in Seoul, South Korea. I think the advantage of becoming a writer that we could share our own stories with many people. And yeah, for me, I don't write down my own story on a diary that only I can read. The tale will be meaningful when it flows like a stream and reaches many people. So people could cool down, swim, and purity in the stream, I think. And the disadvantage after becoming a writer in South Korea is that it's too difficult to be surviving economically. And the publishing market in South Korea is too small. So, and no writer will be survive just by their own writing. So, of course, there is government support for creators, but it is insignificant and has many restrictions. In my point of view, yeah, even though the South Korea is a too small land, but it is a country that has both urban diversity and natural beauty. So Seoul, the capital of South Korea, yeah, is becoming cosmopolitan, I think. And if you could be visiting there, yeah, you could see, you could experience the convenience and diversity of a big city. And another thing is Jeju Island, the southern most part of South Korea. Yeah, Jeju Island. Yeah, Jeju-do. Okay. So it is a kind of a tropical island, and where you will be able to face the magnificent beauty and nature. So it is certainly a pleasure to see the country gradually changing in its long history. Yeah, I studied Korean literature and linguistics in the University of Cheong-ju. So, of course, it influenced me to assess various literary works and create my own language. So then I got into yoga instructor training course after I graduated university. So, and then I went to India to study yoga philosophy, theory, Sanskrit, and practiced the yoga there. So yoga and literature, yeah, they are both kind of symbols for me, and these things cannot be missed in my whole life. Yeah, and I believe that there is a tremendous space inside of human existence, and I like to look at it carefully and write down on my own words. Yeah. The pleasurable aspect is it makes me the happiest when I focused only on my writing without caring about anything else for my time. On the other hand, yeah, it's most difficult for me to do other things than writing to survive economically. Yeah, if there is a public duty for a writer, I would love to say that to give comfort the depths of the heart of people who are hurt and isolated in this society. And I usually write and read books in my own room even before the pandemic. So it didn't affect me too much, actually. Yeah. Yeah, of course I do. And people could see many people's feelings and situations through read books, and people could be understanding and emphasizing with others through books, I think. And that will be help everyone reduce unnecessary arguments and conflicts. So I wish the state could be buy new novels published every year and distribute the books free of charge to readers who want to get it. And that will be great both economically and emotionally for writers and readers either. Yeah. Among the books I have read last year, I really enjoyed read the novel Girl, Woman, Other by Bernardine Evaristo. Yeah, the title is Girl, Woman, Other. Yeah, and the sentences of this novel, uh, uh, the sentences are close to epic, and the context are very realistic. So that novel has stories about female African British and lesbian, feminists, single mothers, and raped women. So we could see how racism and violence and gender discriminations in this generation, and yeah, these are occurring through those characters. So that's why I think it's an important book, and I really love it. Yeah, for me, I tried to join many kinds of events at IWP, International Writing Program, more such as more Friday reading series and IWP panel presenting and whatever cinematheque events. Yeah, actually. Yeah, for sure. I wanted to know the international writers' works and point of views and ideas. And I'd like to communicate with them as much as possible because I barely have the opportunities to meet up international writers. And uh, the every event here is very impressive for me because in South Korea, people tend not to make a deep discussion in public, and they hesitate ask the questions in public actually. So, but in the U.S. and many international people are totally different to the people from my country. So yeah, in the beginning of this program, yeah, me too, I was a little bit hesitated to ask others, but next month I'm getting used to talking about our opinions freely, and I really enjoyed discuss with many writers and teachers here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm grateful to being here, and yeah, thank you for listening me. And I wish everyone would be happy and peaceful. Yeah, thank you.